Eyewitness News at 11.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Glover.
And I'm Cindy Sexton. The Hamilton County District Attorney and Sheriff's Office are investigating an alleged use of excessive force. Deputies were seen on dash cam video punching, kneeing, and searching a man. Now, we want to warn you, this video is difficult to watch. The District Attorney's Office released the video late this afternoon. You can see deputies knee and repeatedly punch James Myron Mitchell during a traffic stop 2 days ago. The deputies say they found drugs in Mitchell's car, and they are seen on camera allegedly conducting a cavity search while Mitchell was in handcuffs.
In a press conference this morning, DA Neil Pinkston said he was disturbed by the video. He's asked the TBI, the U.S. Attorney's Office, and Governor Bill Lee's legal counsel to participate in the investigation to determine whether or not the officers broke any laws. Sheriff Jim Hammond said that he has initiated an internal affairs investigation into the officers' actions.
These are young officers. They are good officers. They're seasoned officers. We will be looking very strongly at our training protocol. We'll be looking at what we should be doing to protect the interests of this community and the interests of these individual officers.
The two officers have been placed on paid administrative leave. Sheriff Hammond said the law requires he pay the officers while the investigations are underway.
Tonight, the District Attorney's Office has dismissed all charges against James Myron Mitchell.
Channel 3's Jake Chapman spoke with Mitchell's attorney, Robin Flores, this afternoon. Jake joins us live in the studio.
Cindy, Greg, Flores says dropping the charges is a good start, but he says more needs to be done. And he tells me he's been part of hundreds of these types of cases. And seeing the footage like you're about to see never gets easier.
But every time I see something like this, I'm still shocked.
Two Hamilton County Sheriff's Office deputies are on paid leave and under investigation after Sheriff Jim Hammond shared this video with the district attorney. It shows James Myron Mitchell being repeatedly punched and kneed. Mitchell's attorney Robin Flores says what happened to Mitchell is completely uncalled for.
He is an ex-con. Doesn't mean that he gets treated any differently. Okay, we're not in Iraq, we're not in Russia. You know, we don't take this justice out on the street. There is no call for that.
According to the arrest report, the deputies searched Mitchell during the traffic stop and suspected he was in possession of a weapon. The deputies did find marijuana in Mitchell's pocket, which then led to a cavity search.
I don't have all the records yet. Gotcha. I know one of his injuries that he's being treated for is a result of a cavity search.
The charges against Mitchell were dropped Friday by District Attorney Neil Pinkston. Flores praises his decision, but believes now it's up to the Sheriff's Office to make sure no officer does this again.
He's got to hold his officers accountable. There are next steps that I anticipate for Mr. Mitchell that will include civil rights litigation. But right now, it depends on how they respond to it and then how they make it right once their officers have done something like this. I would hope they don't say, well, we dismiss the charges, that's it. This man was savaged.
Flores says he and Mitchell plan to meet with the judge on Monday in order for him to get the money the deputies confiscated back. Stay with us as we continue to follow this developing story. For now, I'm in the studio, Jake Chapman, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Jake, thank you. NAACP spokesperson Dwight Smith responded to the allegations and sent to us the following statement regarding the case. It reads, "I have never seen this before. We pray that these officers not only be taken off the force, but charged with the horrible crimes they committed. This has to stop. It has gone entirely too far." Tomorrow afternoon, the NAACP will hold a press conference at the organization's headquarters at 4 o'clock.